How to Keep a Man is a brand new audiobook you can find now at Audible, audiobooks.thunderwizard.com. You can also find it on Amazon and Kindle. How to Keep Him Coming Back for More. Hi, this is Mike, and I just want to share with you a new audiobook that I've just uploaded. It's been on Amazon and Kindle for a while, but now it's on audiobook. And this is a book I wrote right after my divorce, which was about 10 years ago. And I just wanted to write a book to help women understand men, how to communicate with them better, and how to understand their communications. What I find, because I've counseled a lot of couples and a lot of women when it comes to relationships, is that sometimes women, they don't really understand how men think, and they end up complicating things and misunderstanding things. And the truth is, if you can just understand how simple it is to communicate with a guy who wants to be with you, you can keep him really happy, and he will work really hard to make you happy. And so I'm right now going to play for you a clip from the audiobook from the chapter entitled Men Are Like Dogs. It is often said men are dogs. I'm not sure why that is a bad thing. Everyone loves dogs. Dogs are loyal, loving, affectionate, fun-loving, dedicated, obedient, hardworking, playful, protective, predictable. Isn't that what every woman in her dating profile says she's looking for in a man? Well, dogs are pretty simple creatures and very easy to please. Getting them to stay with you? Come on, that's easy. Once you've adopted a dog and shown him that you love him, fed him, and rubbed his belly, he never wants to leave your side. Cats, on the other hand, are harder to understand and a lot more fickle than dogs, but we wouldn't expect a dog to be complicated as a cat, right? Well, in counseling my feminine clients, the majority of my time is helping women understand that men don't think like women do. But most women insist on trying to understand men as if we were women. My female clients want to project all kinds of complicated, subtextual, subtle hints in a man's words and behavior. It causes a lot of unnecessary problems that could be easily avoided. In fact, most of the time, women find problems with their men where none exists. That's because men are not cats. We are dogs. If you treat us like cats, you will confuse our little doggy brains. The bottom line is that most of the time when you think we are trying to tell you something, we aren't. Like your pooch, if we want something from you, we just bark. If we're not barking or whining, we're probably just fine staring into space thinking nothing. When I was in college, I had my fair share of casual hookups. The one thing I remember most about those encounters was hearing the most frightening question of my life. Years later, I still hear those words echoing through time, filling me with dread, fear, and horror. This question was always asked of me right after a wonderful, intimate experience with someone new, and as I was basking in the blissful afterglow, feeling happy, contented, and safe, I would hear these words. What are you thinking? Insert intrusive record scratch noise here. What am I thinking? Nothing. And that's the point. If we men have something to say, we say it. If we want something, we ask for it. When you women are trying to figure out what men are thinking, it makes us extremely uncomfortable. It makes us feel pressured. It confuses us. We don't like to be confused and pressured. It makes us feel unsafe. Doggies like to feel safe and cozy. When you are wondering what we are thinking, we start to feel like we are somehow defective. We start to think that we're supposed to be thinking something when we aren't. We don't want to think if we don't have to, but you tell us that we must be thinking something. We start to think that we are bad dogs. We don't want to be bad dogs. We want to be a good dog. We want you to tell us we are a good boy. We'll do just about anything to make you think we're good boys. When we feel like we're supposed to be thinking something when we aren't thinking of anything, we feel like we are supposed to be a cat. Cats are always thinking about something. Why else would they stare at the corner for hours like that? They're obviously planning some complicated scheme against us. But we men aren't cats. We don't understand cats. They're weird. That's why we chase them and bark at them. When you tell us that we're supposed to be like cats, we get panicky and we might accidentally pee on the carpet. So, lesson 1 in keeping your man is this. Don't overcomplicate things. If we want something, we'll tell you. If we aren't saying anything, chances are we are happy. If it works, don't fix it. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. You can go to audiobooks.thunderwizard.com to get that audiobook if you want to get it on print, Amazon, or Kindle. And I also am more than happy to answer anybody's questions, male or female, not just about what we talk about on this channel, but about relationships in general, especially when it comes to communication with guys. I'm pretty good at that, but I'm also pretty good at understanding how to communicate with women. And for that, you can go to askmike.thunderwizard.com. I will create a video answering your question. We will put it up on the channel so that everybody can enjoy it. So there you go. New book, How to Keep a Man He Wants to Stay by Michael William Denny, audiobooks.thunderwizard.com. If you have a question about your relationship, you can go to askmike.thunderwizard.com. I will make a video answering your question, putting it up on the channel. Everybody will enjoy it. There you go. Hope you're doing well. See you guys soon.